Gate set in a teasy.
This is another story time with one man. You know I do these when I'm driving. Before I start this, I want to say, bald eagles swear they run the sky when they fly. I just seen one in Virginia Beach, right? I mean, you know that you see them everywhere, but they swear they run the sky. Like they just fly with so much confidence. I just had to get that out. This story is about how I started rapping. All right. I started rapping at 11 years old, but let me take you back to when I was 8 years old. All right, one time I was 8 years old, right? And I don't know if my mom already knew this cousin. I'm not sure. But she probably did. I don't know. But my mom, which ended up being like her favorite cousin. She really had two favorite cousins, but this is one of her favorite cousins. She had a cousin named, my mom passed away, but anyway, she had a cousin named Kim Brockett, right? So I remember at 8 years old, I was gonna meet up with her son. Like we was gonna meet each other, me and my brother and her son. Her son, which is my cousin Reemo, we were 8 years old when we met each other. He's from New York. It's crazy because my uncle just told me a story about how they ended up being from New York. But that's a whole nother story. But, so I meet my cousin 8 years old. We instantly cool. I mean, you know when you're young, you're the same age and stuff like that. You could be cool with anybody, you know what I mean? But it's my cousin and stuff like that. And so he would come to Virginia, back and forth from New York to Virginia to New York, all the time. Like every year, like not even just every year, not just every summer, but every Easter, because we would see him in church on Easter, Christmas, Thanksgiving. Every holiday, my cousin would be always back and forth, right? And he would come to our crib, or we would go to his crib when he came down here, which was my cousin Carl and them crib and all that. Anyways, so fast forward to 11 years old. We're 11 years old. We're in Pine Oaks. We're in the back court. I would never forget it. I don't know who started who. I don't know if he came into me and said, let's make a rap, or I came into him and said, let's make a rap. But I remember sitting down on the sidewalk on the curb. And we started to come up with raps, right? 11 years old. And I remember his rap, almost word for word to this day. He was like, I'm rocking my rhyme, taking my time. Even my brother still remember that rap. And when I came with my verse started off, we both had two verses to this song. My verse started off with, hold up, wait a minute. The corniest stuff ever, right? And you gotta think, he from New York, like with a hip hop scene, like a super hip hop scene. Ain't really no hip hop scene in Virginia at all, let alone Virginia Beach. You know what I mean? So he was better than me. And we had to, this is how we used to do it. Because we recorded this. Back in the day, kids don't know nothing about this, but we had like a radio. You had to put the tape in, press record on the tape, and we used to do the beat with our mouth, and this was the exact beat. I don't even know if my cousin Reemo remember this. I think I did this for him not too long ago though, but the beat was I'm rocking my rhyme. I'll be doing the beat while he rapping, and then he would do it while I was rapping. Taking my time, so remember the next one, I'm proving you wrong. Rapping real strong, no other MC could have wrote the song. My lyrics are wrecked, keeping you in check. He was like, spit out my phlegm. Now I'm about to pass the mic back to Tim. I didn't even know what phlegm was. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't even know what it was. Then I came with a hold up, wait a minute. Tim do yo. I ain't even had a rap name. My name was Tim in the rap. And then I remember like my first rap name was Killer T and D Killer. I had two of them. Killer T because my first name start with a T, and D Killer because my middle name start with a D. Those were my first rap names ever. I don't know if people know that or not. But it's crazy because I still got tapes when we recorded back in the day, like that got Killer T on it and D Killer on it before I came with OneMan, and that's another story too. But yeah, let me finish this. Because like I said, I like to ramble. I don't tell good stories. I'm just getting all these stories out so people can always remember these stories or always look at it. How did OneMan start rapping? Anyways, so we're 11 years old, Reemo better than me. And then he would, like I said, he would come for sure every summer. You know what I mean? Every summer. That's why everybody in Pound Oaks knew him, because he really grew up with us too. That's why everybody knew him. So we would trade. So like he'll come one summer, I'll be better than him. He'll come back the next summer, he'll be better than me. Come back, I'll be better than him. Come back, he'll be better than me. And it'll switch back and forth until I got like, and I brought this up to him in the bar too, till I got like 16, 17 years old. He couldn't touch me for a good 20 years. Good 20 years, he couldn't touch me. Now, right now, he probably better than me. Cause he still do it. He could just come up with raps. Like, and I ain't talking about like bars, cause anybody could come up with just 16 bars. Like, all right, hot 16, I could do that with the best of whoever. But I'm talking about like, you want to do that drill sounding? He probably got me on that. You want to do really anything that's like an updated type flow? He might got me for right now, because I don't really be doing that. You know what I mean? But that's just the story of how I ended up rapping. I got a story, I ain't gonna do it right here, of when I first knew that Stizzy rap. I don't know if I should do that. That's gonna be short. I got a story about how I came up with my name, OneMan. I'm gonna do that one day too. Anyway, man, that's another story time with OneMan. So, yeah.
Gate set in a teasy.